Alrighty, hello everyone. So, welcome back. So what we got, let me send that to camp, is we got the circlet. So I did the looting. Should start with that probably. I got the circlet of Psionic Revenge. Whenever you succeed a saving throw, the foe caused that throw takes 1d4 psychic damage. Githyanki also receive a +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. And I also got the Diadem of Arcane Synergy. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. And finally, the Strange Conduit Ring. While concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapons attack till additional 1d4 psychic damage. That's going on you. That one's going on you, and that's going to go on you. So, as you can tell now, her spell attack is lowered by like 3.
Still breathing.
However, we should be fine. I think.
Don't
Anyway.
do it.
I would like to enter the Astral Prism.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower.
Waiting for it to open.
Your mind burns hot with excitement.
Gosh, the Astral Prism is so beautiful. It's so pretty.
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
I apparently failed an intelligence saving throw.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Astral gravity. So what does that do? This is gonna happen a couple times, but the affected enemy entity is immune to falling damage, and its jump distance is tripled. I'm just gonna let you guys know now. There isn't a lot here right now.
More for me?
Scroll of Eye Bite. Okay. That's a spell to get.
Seems simple enough.
Alright, let's figure out what's on the other side.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come, we will talk in private. Just the two of us.
Alright.
I may have made a mistake, trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
Okay. I guess?
You are a worthy ally.
I need you to explain some things to me.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Who are you, really? Just give me your name.
I told you already. I'm just like you. An adventurer from Bauldurs Gate who was infected with an illicit tadpole and seeks to be free of the Absolute. But unlike you, unlike anyone else in any plane, I know Vlaakith's secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
I'm not gonna kill you. Just stand up.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
Really? Vlaakith's a goddess. What could you possibly know that would bring down her empire?
Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mindflayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule.
And we can't have that.
The power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
Yeah, she can try.
She most certainly will. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute.
Alright.
You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Vlaakith's wrath. The entire Kresh stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
I was born ready.
What happened in there?
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Honestly, no. But your queen's lying to you.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Loisel seeks entrance.
No. Stay out of my head. No, I'm gonna use inspiration on this. There we go.
Skva! You defy me, which means you have something to hide. I'm tempted to claw your brain from your skull, just to see what secrets slither inside. Fortunate for you, that head of yours has proven useful. We're leaving this place. Now.
Let's go. Yeah, like I said, there's not a lot we can loot here until we're able to go down there.
Now leave, before the others come for us. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Shaketh! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kal'ier prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I
might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
All of this and you still stand by her? Really?
Silence! I must think.
Alright. You know, if she doesn't see the river through the trees or whatever the saying is, you know, who am I to tell her?
What's in here?
So yeah, there's a bunch of treasure in here to loot. We're just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna pick up Skin Burster, the potions, the stuff in that chest. We can't loot those, so we're gonna go over here. So in this episode, we are picking up the Blood of Lathander. But before I do, as I do something on my device real quick, I am going to show you guys what Necklace of Elemental Augmentation does. Whenever one of your cantrips deals taped damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. For Lae'zel, right now it's 0, but we're going to fix that here in a sec. And the Skin Burster. When the wielder deals melee damage with this weapon, they gain 2 turns of Force Conduit. What does that do? Well, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against affected entity is reduced by 1 per turn. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more remaining, it deals 1d4 force damage in a 20-foot radius. Not as good for Lae'zel as the Soulbreaker, but just as good. We're not going to be fighting any aberrations anytime soon, so I don't want to have that necklace equipped. Okay, this puzzle,
Action, not reaction.
air quotes, is interesting. So what it is these both have to be facing one west, one east.
Curious.
And there will be an effect once it does. And once it's the right one, there's a little false door here.
The statue starts to rotate.
This is why we quick save. The second statue is stuck. And you have to get a athletics check to get it unstuck. And just to make sure, we're gonna do astral knowledge, strength.
The statue starts to rotate, but it's
And we can't go back to camp because this is a hostile area. My make arm was not tightened in place.
the statue starts to rotate.
What's the check?
Rusty mechanism
25.
jams stuck.
So I'm going to be here a bit. So I'm going to pause the recording until I get it to move. And once it moves once, it'll be fine. So I will be right back. And I got it. I had to use... Drop the quick save here. I had to end up using bull strength for advantage, but it's a DC 25.
Bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
So that one needs to be west. This one needs to be east. I think.
Curious. What secrets might this door be hiding?
Is this it? Seems a little.
We also got the Hoarfrost boots. The Hoarfrost boots. Ice boots. Cannot fall prone while on icy terrain. So that is actually real useful when done correctly. Gonna give both of those to Lae'zel as well as that. We'll pull them off her here in a sec.
Very well.
This dungeon is gonna be interesting. Sorry, air quotes around dungeon. It's not that hard.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
So this is supposed to be a puzzle dungeon. However, if you just do this. Whoop. I am trying to disable you. There we go. But those traps, what they do is they release a blast of force and will just push you away. So you really don't want to be anywhere near them when they do that. Oh, and fun fact about them, they only activate when you're near them. And let me just jump over here. Sorry about that pause there. Come on. Just gonna keep shooting at this until it breaks. Okay, and we're gonna go disable this one. There is probably an easier way to do this. I think if you have the key for the vault, it will just open up. Okay, and we're gonna wait for everyone right up here real quick. So I will be right back while everyone catches up. Actually, I do not have to. Never mind. I didn't know that talks for this. Bark, 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 apparently. But we now have the Blood of Lathander, which gives us Sunbeam. It's a +3 weapon, and it's the first legendary weapon. Once per long rest, when you hit 0 hit points, you regain 2 to 12. Allies within 30 feet also regain 1 to 6. And this sheds light in a 20-foot radius. In combat, fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a Constitution saving throw. So you know who that's going on? Oh, and we can rest in here. I didn't know we could rest in here. But we are going to go respec Lae'zel. The reason why is because while I like having her as a paladin,
spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
I
Or
think
perhaps
she...
a resurrection instead.
Well, I like having her as a fighter. I'm going to respec her a little bit, fix the int, even some things out. So we're going to do that. Actually, we are completely dropping charisma. If we're going to have any on stat, it's going to be strength. But 15, 10, 14, 14, 12, 8. I actually like that a little more. That way she has no negative stat. And then we are going to grab Fighter 2. Fighter level 3, we are going right back into Eldritch Knight. We are picking up, instead of Firebolt, we're going to pick up Shocking Grasp. We're going to pick those up, and Expanded is going to be, I think, False Life. Give her some more, or give her some temp HP. That's a little more than 3 we get. Level 4, gonna pick up Burning Hands, and we're gonna raise strength to 18. She's gonna get another respec eventually, I promise, to kind of fix that strength, but that's not gonna be till Act 3, and I will do it off screen. Okay. So of these, I want that one, and that one. I'm taking 2 levels of Wizard, by the way, just so I can pick up. Actually, I don't need the 2 levels in Wizard, because I don't want any of the Wizard spells, I think. That right now is going to give us the most damage output on her we can get.
I've got a long road ahead.
What am I to do?
Can't give up now.
And because we have the gloves of dexterity now, we're going to give... Well, no, I kind of need the cinder gloves because it gives me some more damage. I'll have them on backup in case I need the fire damage, but we're going to do a respec on the main character as well. And he is going to be...
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require an ally?
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
We are gonna go
As thou desire.
here, and we are gonna go monk. We're gonna do that. Because our dex is gonna be at 18 through the items, we don't actually need that much dex. So that's recommended. I like that a little more. The gloves of dex give us a +2. Can actually drop con. I can drop con and strength by 1, or actually strength by 2. Put it into con. So we're gonna go monk flat out all the way up to level 5. We're gonna go wave the open hand. Actually, yeah, let's go open hand. There will be a fight where we can show off 4 elements monk, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna go wisdom 18. Yep, we're going 5 monk. And this is a legitimate thought that I'm going to say out loud. What am I gaining from 2 levels of fighter instead of 2 levels of monk? I'm gaining action search, which is pretty nice. Allows me to attack 4 times in a round. I'm gaining the dueling fighting style. I'm gaining a fighting style in general. I cannot take defense or archery. Defense or archery. I could pick up great weapon fighting for the quarterstaff. Give me +2 damage with a quarterstaff. Could pick up 2 weapon fighting because I'm technically always dual wielding. Could pick up dueling. Protection is very useless because you have to be right next to the person. You have to be using a shield. I'm going to lose my AC. Archery is also useless because I have to be using a bow, hand crossbow, or thrown weapon. I'm not really doing a thrown build. And defense requires armor, which I will not be wearing. Let's give this a shot. So AC currently is 18. And it should be, with those, 18. Right, the armor puts me in 18 dex, so gloves of dex do not matter.
Let's get going.
And the I picked up dueling, right? This is the issue with having so many things. Yep, I picked up dueling. Okay, it's just a standard sleep. Anyway, now I no longer need Lae'zel and can take Karlach. Which I'm gonna have so much fun.
We have a lot to think about. Let's do it far away from this place.
Come on, we're headed out.
Yes.
Karlach doesn't have a portrait. Okay. Anyway, Barbarian level 6. And she gains an animal aspect. I'm not going to read these because actually they don't matter. I'm going to go respec Karlach.
Is that you?
And yes, there's a reason for it.
Dost thou require
We are going to be sticking with Barbarian a few levels. I'm changing my option at level 3. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just stick with her base stats. Because she's getting more armor from wearing actual armor. I forgot she had all the stuff I didn't really want at the moment. It's been a while since I've played with Karlach in a team. But she has like all the throne stuff and all of that. And I straight up forgot. Reckless attack. So instead of Wild Heart, we're going to go Wild Magic. The reason why I just kind of prefer wild magic and the randomness of it. It's going to give her some good things for feats. 1 strength, 1 con. It's going to give her 20 more HP and 1 more to hit. However, here, this is the big change other than the wild magic. We gain Magic Boon. You or another ally receives a 1d4 bonus to attacks and ability checks, aka Bless and Guidance, rolled into one thing. You also gain... You or an ally recover a first level spell slot, or you or an ally recover a second level spell slot. That's going to be real good if, you know, oh, we just went Oath of Devotion, Paladin. Maybe some Oath of Vengeance. I'm kind of feeling some vengeance. So now we have Inquisitor's Might, which you or an ally deal an additional 1 radiant damage. This is supposed to be based off your charisma, but because we have a minimum or 0, it is based on minimum 1. And dazes them for 1 turn. Proficiency against spells. You have Wild Magic Rage, Reckless. You have Divine Sense, advantage against Celestial Fiends and Undead, which will be super helpful coming up. Lay on Hands, which heals 4 HP. Yeah, it's fine. And Reckless Attack with a couple smites already. Scary build. Scary build.
What are they?
And I am gonna skip us running up to back into the Kresh, because there is nothing that goes on here. So I will be right back. Alrighty, and I am back. So we are here in the Kresh. And we're gonna have a fun time burying some Gith. Headphone cord issues. So we have to get out. Now that's the big goal. We can go back into that room, teleport to the sanctuary, but that's no fun. That's not going to get us XP. And we want XP. So yeah, this room I already know is clear because we cleared it. Also, I grabbed a snack for myself, so if I stop talking while walking, that is why. And now for this hallway. Just grab these real quick. These are going to make some money. And we're going to go this way. And deal with these guys.
They don't fool around.
They won't know what bit them. I go from here.
Shoom.
My feet.
Do I have anything useful to... Really? An arrow is too heavy to throw. Fine. Just a casual crit. Oh, I use patient defense and not dash. Ooh, whoops. Okay, I got vended. Okay. So what does the sunbeam do? Oh, just sun. Okay, these two are in the combat, so well, one of them isn't. Anymore, at least.
Perish by my hand, Ishtar.
Covered.
And let's go ahead. You're already dealing Radiant next round, correct?
Still breathing, despite everything.
No, I took that monk level, so you're not dealing Radiant. So you can deal some extra damage next turn.
Aye, aye.
Sweet, still hidden.
Mutilate them. Come on, can't stay idle.
21. Not going to use it right now. And 17. Miss. Alrighty. So what does mental instruction do? You deal an additional 2 to 12 psychic damage until you lose 20 temporary hit points. It would be a shame if you lost 14 of them right now. And the wild magic effect for a rage we got was, until the end of your rage, you can summon an intangible spirit. The flump explodes at the end of your turn, dealing 1d6 force damage. Well, there's 1. 2. 2 hits, okay. Dealing 14 in total. Alrighty. We are definitely gonna land that crit.
Life comes easy these days.
I'm not gonna crit there. You're almost. And we'll topple you.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Am I getting that dueling bonus on the unarmed strikes? I am not. Okay. I will fix that later with a respec. I have finished my snack. I'm gonna leave you for Karlak.
On my way.
Okay. So, can I can. I am no longer the most fucked up. But here you go, Karlak, have fun. Or not. Do you really want to do that? Do you really? Barking puppies, barking puppies. And that explodes at the end of my turn.
I won't give in.
Sorry about that. I'm still a little bit under the weather.
That should work.
And I will be right back. Sorry about that. Had something come up.
Spill some blood.
So I took my turn. Dog is still barking in the background, which is fine. Just straight up missed. Let's give you a boop. See?
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
And then I'm gonna give you a couple boops. There we go. Plenty of booping to go on. We're gonna loot everything real quick.
Please.
Did not mean to close the door. What does... I put the arcane synergy thing on me. And what does arcane synergy do it? That is not a me item. Okay. I am not used to having this much carrying capacity. Carrying capacity, by the way. There's just so much room for things.
These boots have seen everything.
And then Savash Kethk has the... He doesn't have it? Who has it? There's a crossbow you can get that deals... Or you can activate as a bonus action that deals an additional 1d4 force damage. I could have also gotten it in Act 2 and just not realized it. But... this hallway, by the way, is the official exit. There's just going to be more Geth down there. Yeah, let's try it. This one's a little easier and harder. It's similar to the main room of the goblin fight. To where if you enter through there, you got two up here that'll try and drop you. 4 on the parry. I did not take a short rest before entering combat.
With finesse.
Whoops. But the Ardents here are going to try and drop us, really. Or the Ardent and the Archer are going to try and take us down fairly quickly. Oh, that was a clutch save. Ow. He hit me. Can you close the distance? You can indeed. And deal a lot of damage.
Focus. On my way.
Stab. And then I'm gonna unarmed strike for the bonus and then stab again. I'm just checking, am I getting the bonus damage from dueling? Just in general? I am not. Okay, so maybe Fighter Monk is not actually as good as I expected. But I still want to give it a shot. I want to give it a fair shake before being like, yeah, this is good, or no, this is not good. Just did enough to take out his rallied bonus. Okay, I need to get up here, which means I probably need to... What's in here? Oh, there's a... Elka's in here. Oh. Okay. I never knew she was in there. Elka is the tiefling you find by the when you first run into the Gith. She's like, "What are you doing? You're gonna get killed." Do I just have the... I have Firestoker. Okay. Firestoker is actually really cool. When paired with a weapon like, actually, without saying it, there's going to be another hand crossbow you can get later that pairs real nice with it. 15.
Let's move.
And if I moved right there and dashed, hypothetically, took it too far. Okay.
Push my luck again.
You take these, please. That's the wrong button.
Should get started. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I don't care about the push there. Elegant chest. Just some healing pots. Oh wait, there's a ladder back here, that's right. Alrighty. So yeah, we just have this fight left, which is only a couple more Gith, and then we're gonna loot, and then that's it for the crash.
This way.
20 damage is nice. Let's see how much more I can do. $33 apparently. Ow. You're firing from the other end of this fight.
Jimmy on the go.
I am a little impressed. Let's also use my action real quick to give him some health.
Need to stay focused. Onward.
just use actions to dash. Including you, Asterion.
No choice but to keep going.
Okay, step of the wind dash. Should be able to get like right there with my 100-foot movement. We're gonna stab and then stun, and that's your turn. And he is stunned, by the way, until the start of my next turn. That isn't gonna do. Rally ain't gonna do much, bud. So you have 80, and it took 70 to get here.
Need to learn the hard way.
Oh, and the parry to absorb all damage. You son of a beach. Gonna stun or just kill.
Go for the throat.
Asterion, buddy, you are not looking all that great. I used a reckless attack right here. That's a whoopsie. Pow!
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
And stun. Fine, I'll just push you. Or not. Oh. Just drop a Asterion, why don't you? And he's the only one injured too.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
There it is, the crossbow of Arcane Force. So this gives Arcane Ammunition. Infuse your crossbow. Arcane Ammunition. Infuse your crossbow with Arcane Energy. You range attacks to deal an additional 1 to 4 force damage. It's a little oomph force damage. If you're a dual wielding crossbow build.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Yeah, it just about is. Let's go sell everything at the trolley. Methinks.
Breathe deep and move.
That I've gotten, and I'm gonna, for you guys, actually, because we are not in a spot where we have to not have to long best, but we can just do that to pop out to the monastery. And then go right here. And we'll get the amazing view. If I wasn't wearing this chest piece, by the way, I probably would have worn the gloves of dexterity. So I would not be dealing 12 to 28. I'd be dealing 10. Not 12 to 28 on that. Let's see, 1d6 plus 4. I would be doing 5 to 10. 10 to 20 damage. So really that extra 8 is helping. And the extra fire. But we're going to get more options for damage here in a minute. Okay, I want to go right here. And we're gonna sell some things. Actually, we're gonna go over here and then dip on over to camp. And let's grab that. And just start grabbing this stuff until it says you are over encumbered. Okay, so what does heavily encumbered mean? Movement speed is half. I also have disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, as well as strength, dex, and constitution saving throws.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
We're going to be bartering, so saving throws don't really matter.
Let's see what we have here.
But I'm not going to clear out all of this. There's going to be some things I might keep in here for when I go see Damon in Act 2. Spoiler alert for Act 2, I guess. We're really just going to keep the gems, the Hoarfrost pants, and basically this stuff from here down for him. Just because it's going to be easier to sell. Well, not easier, but I have more incentive to sell to him because I know what he has.
Have you given any more thought to the... I might have a few trinkets worth a glance.
So we will be getting how much money? We're gonna sell. No, we're not gonna sell the Exterminator Axe. I'm actually gonna have Karlak equip that here in a minute. Okay. So Catastrophe gives me Thunderous Smite. Do I want that over Knife of the Undermountain King? I'm leaning more towards yes, and I can respec back to just full monk. I'm thinking of taking those 2 fighter levels as soon as like monk starts to severely die down, which is around 7 to 10, I think. I'm gonna grab those as well. There we go. Still made money. So Asterion's gonna get Knife of the Undermountain King. I am gonna equip Catastrophe. That's being sent to camp. All of this is being sent to Karlak and sorting inventory.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
So I'm not actually going to equip Karlak with it yet. But this will end up being super useful.
All right.
And I sold all my daggers. Okay. So now the only thing we need to do... It's just easier to go straight to Trietta Briggs. And then... this way. I want to get some fun story things here. Turn that off.
See what this does.
Whoa, who is that weary traveler right there? Why am I still stuck? The chest was empty.
Keep going.
All of that was for nothing. After we do this,
Wanderer. course, a moment to indulge an old man.
May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Before I answer this, I'm gonna do. Gale, when did you get in my party? When did you get in my party? I don't. We got Shadowheart, Asterion, Gale. Karlach be looking kind of different. Hold on, wait, is it? Yep, it shows Karlach. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna end my recording here and then start another here in a few. As a matter of fact, I do. He's at my camp.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Sorry about that. It would be my pleasure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please. After you.
Alrighty.
I need a quick word.
Oh, I haven't touched scale in a few levels. Ew.
My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Bortity washed away your decorum as well as your
Vroom. Sorry about that.
Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it.
I am so sorry. Yes, Gale, where is your decorum?
Oh, for the love of... Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
You were sent as a divine messenger? Why didn't you just come here herself?
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider Forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
If the goddess herself is aware, I wouldn't say no to some divine intervention, honestly.
The very purpose of my presence, in a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Gale alone? How?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Say what you will, but you can't stop. You can't force Gale to go through with this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece. And need I bestow unto thee
Sorry.
the charm I was bid. Italion thras annas It is done. Both charge and charge
Allergies.
have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead, but on my honor, it shall be done.
On my honor, I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shore.
Jeez, Elminster, you have some pipes.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you. An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But Those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms, perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Of course.
Keep playing. Both of you. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. I will be back tomorrow with some more Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to fix the build real quick. I'm just going to go back to full monk. I think for at least the next 4 levels. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.